Right guys, so this is us. We're parked on a campsite. I know we don't normally stay on campsites, however, we are here because there's something special going on this evening that we're going to go to. And
it happens every evening.
And what is it?
They play the last post at the Menin Gate.
So by the time you work out about parking and everything else around here, and then sort out a mess about and then all that sort of stuff, it's just cost us £18 to stay on a campsite overnight.
With electric?
With electric.
And all the water facilities and everything?
Yeah, everything included. So for 18 quid, you're going to pay that. Yeah, you're going to pay most of that for a day's parking, so that's what we've done. Right, let's get ourselves down into the town. Right, so before we leave, we're just going to show you around a little bit. We've come round to the toilet block. The actual toilets themselves through here are actually being renovated at the moment, so they've only got the disabled toilets through here for everybody to use, which is just 2 big cubicles, and then that one there has actually got showers in it for disabled people. And then you've got ladies' showers and gent showers next door, which obviously it seems a little bit odd that it's open, but it isn't actually that much, because when you go in,
I'll show you in there.
You've actually got an area where you get changed in all your clothes and an area where you shower, and it's exactly the same for the gents. That's quite nice. As I say, the gents are just the same. You've got 2 sinks, and then again the shower on the back side there, and then at the front the seat and everything where you get changed. So that's quite nice. We might have to use those later, I think. Right, well, that's us done doing this bit.
And the shower and the toilet block, each toilet block has its own code, and you're given that when you enter.
Yeah, so we've got a code to get into here.
Time to get going.
Right, let's go. They do also have the option here of staying in these like log cabin type scenarios, as well as being able to camp here. Right, 2 seconds, just going to go in the reception. Right, let's get a stomp on and get ourselves into the town. Apparently you've got to go this way and then down through the path over here. Sweet. Right guys, we're crossing over this bridge that leads into the city.
It wobbles.
It does a bit more than wobble.
I don't like wobbling.
It moves. I'm not so fussed about it, and he don't like that sort of thing. But that board was completely loose, it felt like. So, yeah. Okay. Right, well, through underneath what I can show, I think is the wall. So if this is the wall that was protecting the city, and that was a moat that goes round it, the Germans did well to take it, to be fair, because it's almost like a fortified castle. Come out into this.
We're heading to the cathedral.
We are heading towards the cathedral, which is quite easy to see because it's over there. So there's a car coming, so we're going to get out of the way.
We need that brown one there with the man.
Brown one with the man, okay.
Walking towards
Right,
the cathedral.
he's walking towards the cathedral, so we'll go this way then. 7-minute walk apparently, when you're with children, according to that sign. Right, let's get a stomp on. I have no idea on whose pace that 7 minutes was, because it was about 2.5.
We're not at the right point, we've still got to go in a bit more.
Are we?
I can see it there.
Oh, what? I thought this is what we were looking for.
No, just through the trees there. This is the one in between.
All right, so this is just the church?
Yeah.
Right. There's me thinking we've reached the cathedral in like 2.5 minutes. I'm thinking, wow, that was a short walk.
Well, that image does show with children, so.
Right.
See what this one is. I don't even know what it's called. Can't see a name.
Let's have a see if it's open. Well, the first door opens. That's a start. Okay, so we're in. No idea what that sign says. Not in English. If this is the church, the cathedral's going to be next level. Right guys, well that's us finished here at this church. We're now going to head on round to the cathedral where we're originally heading to. Judging by what we've done, about another 4-minute walk. But, right, let's crack on. Right guys, so we've come out into the square. I thought that was another church, doesn't look like it is. We have absolute chaos going on, but there is the cathedral over there. Right, let's head over. Right, so we've got, that is the museum apparently in there, which is that big building with the grand clock above it. And then through here is the actual cathedral itself.
I think the entrance.
And there it is.
Ringing the bells?
I know we've got a long pole for our 360, but not even I'm going to be able to get an aerial type shot from here on that. That is beautiful. So they got renovation work going on over here. This the sun's just about to ruin. So they're redoing the roof up there by the looks of things. And then here is one of the entrances to the cathedral, and look at that stonework. That is impressive. I'm going to try and get a bit closer to that, I think, with a 360, give you a bit of a better view. Right, let's have a little look inside, shall we? Yeah, that's not too freaky. Door opening on its own. I appreciate you got automatic doors, but that was probably scary. Carvings are just beautiful. Okay, there's an area you're not able to go into by the looks of things. So we have a bronze bust here, which is of St. Nicholas. Oh, at least I'm assuming that's what it means. And we've got what can only be described as Minecraft in Lego.
It's Lego.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's great.
I think it's to keep the children entertained.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we've got a little island here,
Is that what we're talking about?
which represents, I think, that building there. Okay. Right, so we also have here what looks to be some of the original angels that are on the outside of the cathedral originally. Either that or the cast of them, not quite sure which yet. But this one looks like the head's been folded in where it's been missing. Neat to think that might be lead, I don't know. But either way, they look pretty cool. So what it looks like when you look down here, there's a wood structure behind which they would have then poured lead over to make the sculpture. Interesting. Very interesting.
Or they would have applied it to it.
Or something.
Banged it on.
Not
so
quite
it
sure.
would protect it, maybe.
If anybody knows, is watching, put it in the comments and let us know how these were formed, etc. I'm quite interested to know if that is the case, whether they were formed out of lead or folded or whatever was done with them.
Or why?
Or what. We just come across this shop. Look at this. It's all handmade, as it were. That's looking nice. Check it out, look.
So we've got bishops on the horse.
Yeah.
Some tortoises over there.
There's a lot of time and effort gone into that. That's really nice. Right, we're just walking down the road and we come across this place. It says it's a bookshop, but there's a lot of other stuff in here as well. It's called the British Grenadiers Bookshop, but that's not a book. So we're going to go and have a look. Right guys, so we've come up to the Menin Gate, which at 8 o'clock tonight they will be doing the last post. There are hundreds of names on here. And I think this repeats on the other side as well. There's more up there behind. Just down the way there, there's a giant statue type artwork of a soldier. So many names, so many people. And like I say, I believe this repeats on the other side. We'll walk over there in a moment. I think we're just over the top of where we were earlier. That looks like the water down below, because the Menin Gate is actually on a bridge. Right. Let's take a little walk back down in a second. Right, okay, so we're going to take our life in our hands and cross a road again. Was about to go. Right, let's go. Right, I'm over. Neat got stuck. But again, there were more names on this side. And again it goes up.
It's 22 markers on
Royal Welsh Fusiliers, Scotch, Gloucester Regiment. These are all English.
Sorry. Lancashire, Worcestershire,
Oh, sorry, British, not English. Canadians.
Canadian. Lots of Canadians.
And again, repeats all the way up inside there.
Royal Dublin Fusiliers, so even the Irish put them on.
And that is a representation of where we are. And we're currently stood on this side.
Pretty cool. It says here, we dedicated to the armies of the British Empire who stood here from 1914 to 1918 and have
No known graves.
no known grave.
Rampart Cemetery. Okay. Right, let's head down that way, shall we? Right guys, so we just come into one of the shops here and look at this. Somebody built this and then donated it. That is absolutely splendid. Right, so I'll move on. When we was in one of the stalls earlier, it turned out the guy was English, and we asked him where would he recommend to go and eat, and he's told us to come to this place, Vivaldi's. So that's where we've come. We're going to sit down, have a quick bite to eat, and then get back up in time for the procession at the gate. Right guys, well the food's come out. There is the burger.
Side salad.
And salad, yeah, and then we've got a bowl of fries between us.
Yep.
Well, let's get this down. This looks really appetising. Right guys, well that's the food done. That was absolutely...
I'm stuffed.
Oh, it's awesome, wasn't it? It was great. Lovely food. Great recommendation.
And even though it was a burger and chips, the burger meat actually was gorgeous. It was proper ribeye meat.
So we're just going to make our way up to the gate now. Apparently there's like 5 or 6 school groups that are due to be there this evening, so it's going to be really busy. Typical. The day we choose to come is there, it's going to be really busy.
Just our luck.
It's at 8 o'clock, it's now about 20 to 7. Does mean we're going to be stood around for a little while, but rather that, and then we get the position we want, than getting here and not being able to get the view we want. And then, well, we'd have to come back tomorrow, which is not ideal. We don't want to do that. We want to get this done and dusted today. So we're going to head on up and then just get into position, and hopefully it'll work out just right. Right guys, well, we obviously did the right thing because it's only 7:15, and as you can see there are a lot of people already here, and it doesn't start till 8 o'clock. They recommend getting here by about 7:30, so I can imagine in the next sort of 15 minutes this is going to be absolutely heaving. We believe the dot in the middle there is where the bugler stops, and we've been told that he walks along this line here. That area there is kept clear for the bugler because we were stood on the next to the pillar. They told us to move this way, so theoretically no one's going to be stood here. He's going to go there. We can see down the middle straight to where the reef goes across, so we hopefully have got an amazing position. Time will tell. Well, it's really starting to get busy now guys. Check it out, people up here behind us.
I think there's about 6 or 7 coach worth of kids.
Yeah. Let's excuse the 360 that's here ready to go up in the air so we get a good shot of it, and we'll obviously lay that into the video as well so you can watch that. But loads of people. Right, if you ever come here, this is apparently the place to get to and be stood. There is a silver line on the floor here. The steward moved us over from the pillar, said to stand here and stop other people standing next to us. However, it's turning into a full-time job because so many people go, oh, there's a gap, and then they run into it and have to go, oh, you can't stand there. Every so often the steward comes over and goes, you're doing a great job, thank you very much. And I'm like, yeah, great. I'm part of the team.
That's all right. This is part of the event. They want it kept clear, so we're just helping them out.
But yeah, look how busy it's getting. Every time I turn the camera on, another load of people turn up.
It's about 10 deep on the other side, I think. So,
folks, it's just 2 minutes to go.
Dames en heren, welkom op deze dagelijkse dagfeest. Een liefde stilte te bewaren en een liefde te applaudisseren gedurende de vandaag dagfeest. Dank u. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this day's ceremony. Please keep silent and do not applaud during or after the ceremony. Thank you.
Right guys, well that was very, very powerful. If you
Very
do,
emotional.
absolutely, if you do come to see this, this is the spot you want, right next to the grey line. You saw the view that we had, it was absolutely spot on. But get here early, we got here at 7,
Yeah.
and as you can see it is extremely popular, and there are still people bustling around over there, etc.
All the school kids getting back on the
Yeah.
coaches, obviously to go back to their hotels for the night.
So we're going to finish what we're doing now. We might have a little look around here and then we're going to head back to the van. We'll pick you up in a bit.